Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, your boy Kaos. We got a special video today. If you missed it, I dropped a Frieza Rap titled Bend the Knee. It is available. If you haven't already seen it, go check it out. There'll be a link in the description below before checking this out. Or if not, I'm going to help you out and just put something, up here, a little exclamation mark up here for you all to click on. So you can listen to that and watch the video for that before you check this out. It's going to be on a different channel. It's on my music channel, so if you're not already subscribed to it, it would mean the world to me if you subscribe to that, left a like on that. This is all if you haven't seen it, okay? If you have seen my Frieza Rap and you're coming here because you want to see a breakdown, this is the video for you. So I guess without further ado, let's just get this switched over to my DAW here, Reaper. All right, here we have this window open. I'm going to assume everybody from this point on has actually had a chance to listen to it and, knows kind of what happens in the song, so that I don't have to, let anybody know. So we're just going to start with a little intro section and we'll talk about that. Yeah. I really like this. I liked the whole techno-y vibe that it was giving me, and I found here. We'll wait till it plays and I'll talk about it. All right, that's the beginning section, okay? A little intro, just laying the groundwork for the whole song, giving the main melodies and everything going on. So this intro melody going on here, my camera's blocking that part, but there's the little intro melody, the little techno-y one. I can play it again. That is a sample I actually found on Splice, and I thought this would fit perfect for Frieza. And so when I went into making this beat, that was the biggest thing. I wanted to make the beat centered around that sample, and for the longest time I was struggling to find other samples that would match it, and then I found the other melody. I titled it verse melody. Whatever. It's just what I named it in the moment, because it was it's a melody that plays during the verse, but also plays during the chorus. I found this melody, the dun dun dun, little strings, and it I liked in the panning also in it. I didn't pan it like that. It was already like that, and I just love how it matched with everything. And then I also found for this transition that you're about to hear, the little claps, the da 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 da. I really like that, and I thought it played together with that, sounded really nice. And then also we got your 808s, just 808s. I don't have to explain 808s. And then I have a drum loop going on, which is the. It's the only drum loop that plays the whole entire time, which I like it. It sounds really cool. I wanted to keep it super simplistic for a nice rap that I can kind of bring some sauce to, So yeah, we're gonna get into the next section here. We're gonna get into the little pre-verse, as I call it, and into the verse, and then I can talk about my lyric choices. So we're gonna go through the first part of the first verse. My little clap. I love the clap. Kneel down before me, the almighty Lord Frieza. Hearts ice cold with sadistic demeanor. Yeah. Eliminating pests with the flick of a finger. Just look at what I did to Vegeta. Stupid monkey. Killing is my specialty. The thrill of it, especially. May not be that green guy, but I'll show you all a special beam. I'm the most powerful being in existence. You don't wanna fuck with me, I'll leave you in stitches. Okay, so that's the first verse. I again, I'm assuming you all have heard it already. So I don't know what else to kind of talk about in that. Oh, I should have mentioned this. I totally forgot. I added these little laser effects. This one goes on during the chorus, and I kind of like it. And it plays on the start of every bar, I believe. You can zoom in here. Every 2 bars, actually. And I thought about the same thing for the verse, but I didn't like that laser sound. I wanted to do a different laser sound, so I found this one, and it just kind of flows in. And I kind of got this inspiration for effects from Daddy Fat Snaps, putting effects and stuff into his beats. And so like when played together, it's kneel down before me, the almighty Lord Frieza. Hearts ice cold with sadistic. Yeah, it just flows so well. And also I really enjoyed in Game Boy Jones's Frieza rap that he has like a powering up sound going on, powering up sound effect. And I thought, okay, he's got a powering up one. I want one where the laser is actually firing. And so those are the 2 laser, effects in the background. That I really liked the way they sounded with the beat, and it just flowed nicely. Lyric choices, the kneel down before me, like bend the knee, wanted to keep that whole like bend the knee, like you need to just like you kneel down to the almighty Lord Frieza. Otherwise he'll kill you. He's that kind of guy. He's that kind of creature. You don't want to mess with him, and you don't want to cross him. You want to just bend the knee, swear your loyalty to him, otherwise you will die. And so like the kneel down before me, the almighty Lord Frieza, heart's ice cold with sadistic demeanor, is like because he literally gets joy from fighting and killing and everything like that. So pretty sadistic. And then the eliminating pests with the flick of a finger, literally boom, look what I did to Vegeta. Kind of talking about shooting a laser at Vegeta, which happens later on. I talk more about that later about Vegeta. And then showing you like the killing is my specialty, the thrill of it, especially going back to the sadistic thing. May not be that green guy, referring to Piccolo specifically. May not be that green guy, but I'll show you all a special beam, saying that I've got special beams too. I can shoot you all with a special beam. And it's not that special because I've got beams that are even more special than that. Kind of like the whole approach that I was going with that. I think that's really it. I mean, you've heard the 808s, you've got the drum beat coming back in, that verse melody, those strings coming in. That's really all that's playing there. I got those ad libs, the yeah, and I've got ha, and then like the ha, stupid monkey, and backing vocals and whatnot going on. And then I got a couple oohs in there, and then laughter after the you don't want to fuck with me. But yeah, we're gonna just kind of go into the pre-chorus and chorus section. So we're gonna do that. I've defeated anyone who dares challenge me. You'll be beaten, bleeding, grieving your mortality. Okay, before I want to get into that scream. That scream was also something that was highly super inspired by Game Boy Jones in his he does a lot of those in his a lot of his songs that he does, specifically I think before I did that I was listening to his Vegeta one, and he does like the and I was like, I should scream in mine. I should do those do something like that, almost like a power up, It's a Dragon Ball track. I gotta do it, and I just went in and took a couple takes to get that, and I feel like I really enjoyed it. It adds a little bit of nice backing vocals to that, that I wouldn't have already had, and it kind of adds a little bit of spice to it. But yeah, we're gonna go back through that. Anyone who dares challenge me, you'll be beaten, bleeding, grieving your mortality. I've built an empire spanning across galaxies, raining down hellfire, causing all the casualties. Names so infamous, I hear their cries of agony, cause when I come through, they'll soon concede. I've built an empire spanning across galaxies, raining down hellfire, causing
causing all the casualties. Seems so infamous, I hear their cries of agony, cause when I come through, they'll soon concede.
Okay, so the one thing that's most like notable about that is the bend the knee. So going along with it, he's built an empire across the galaxy. He's built an empire spanning across galaxies. He's grown this big, vast empire because he's such a powerful being. Something that he's also kind of taken in from his father, but also expanding on that himself. And raining down hellfire, because he literally with his finger, I kept thinking of that scene where he's blowing up Planet Vegeta, raining down hellfire, causing the casualties. His name's so infamous because everybody knows him. I remember when I was watching through Z, and they went on that ship. It was like, I don't know if it was like a filler. It wasn't really a filler episode. It was just like an extra episode, like where they're going out to space, when like they first go out to space with like a Bulma, Krillin, and Gohan go to space. They end up on a ship with these kids on it, and they go, "You're not with Frieza," or something like that, along those lines. And that kind of really spoke to me. Like his name is so infamous across the galaxy, that it spreads, it's fear. I hear their cries of agony because they're in pain from what what Frieza's doing. So he can hear their cries of agony, and then because when he comes through, they'll just concede, and then they'll bend the knee, and then that bend the knee. The way I got that effect, I'm just going to solo both of them. It's 2 tracks that I blended together. I pitch shifted one of them. They're both my voice. I did 2 takes on it, saying bend the knee twice. I did one an octave down and one a fifth down, and I blended them. I think the one that's an octave down is a little bit louder than the fifth. The fifth is kind of just adding a little bit of texture and accenting the octave down, and then you end up just getting the bend the knee. So you just get that bend the knee, and I kind of like how it hits, But that's how I achieved that effect. I just did my voice, did 2 separate takes on it. Helps out make it sound more full, in my opinion. And just doing one an octave, one down a fifth, and that's how I achieved that effect. And I think that's really it. The chorus just then repeats itself. Nothing that we haven't already heard in instrumentation. You still have the lasers, the 808s, the drum beat. You're bringing back in that little techno-y feel. You have some beat cuts. I added beat cuts to accentuate like the bend the knee, because I just I wanted at least the beat cut for the 808. I left the 808. I cut the 808 and the drums, and then just left the main melodies going on. And that's how you achieve that. So, okay, perfect. Moving on to getting into verse number 2.
I'm a cold killer, these monkeys are my prey. Not my final form, but your force is getting slayed. Death ball blast, and you all like Pompeii, putting holes in your chest. Harambe.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about that. Because there's a big bar in that at the end, the Harambe bar. But the I'm a cold killer. These monkeys are my prey, not my final form, but your force is getting slayed. Talking about he's a cold killer. He don't care, man. And the monkeys are his prey because he doesn't like the Saiyans. Frieza, no, this is like, I guess this track is like a low-key diss track to all of the beings in the universe and races and all that. Frieza's dissing them all, but especially the Saiyans, because he despises them the most. From what it seems like, he despises them the most, so I had to talk about him. But yeah, so he goes, I'm a cold killer, these monkeys are my prey, not my final form, but your force is getting slayed. Death Ball Blast, and you all like Pompeii, talking about Pompeii because in Pompeii the city was taken out in like a volcanic blast. It was completely annihilated, and it kind of reminded me, how the volcanic activity from the planet melting down kind of gave me that whole entire inspiration behind that. And then the putting holes in your chest, Harambe. I don't think I have to explain that bar, because like it's comparing, Harambe was a a gorilla, monkey race, comparing them to the two. And yeah, I don't think I have to say that. I'm sorry I put that in there for anybody who gets offended by that. I'm portraying a character in this, and I felt like it's something Frieza wouldn't mind saying. He would just say it and he wouldn't care. So I didn't hold back, and because Frieza wouldn't hold back. So I'm literally channeling my Frieza energy, trying to portray a character in this, and that's what that is. So if I offended you, I'm sorry. I'm portraying Frieza. So but yeah, we're gonna get into the back half of this verse. All right.
I can dodge attacks with precision and speed. Yeah, hit that final form. Now your Krillin's looking weak. Yeah, power levels reached a higher form. Your future's looking bleak. Tick tock, you're on a countdown. Meltdown, shut you down.
Okay, so I can dodge attacks with precision and speed. Talking about how all these other characters can throw punches and kicks and attacks at him, but he can dodge them. Frieza can dodge him no matter what. And I think and just this I believe the scenes shown during this in the video that Diggs put together. Also, big shout out to Diggs to Prophecy for putting together the clips for my video. I think he shows the scene fighting. I think it's Goku and Frieza, if I'm not mistaken. And he's just dodging and dodging and dodging. So it's a great clips to be shown there. So I can dodge attacks with precision and speed. Hit that final form. Now your Krillin's looking weak. Someone else has made that bar. I had to put a Krillin bar in there. I'm gonna have to listen to this again.
I can dodge attacks with precision and speed. Yeah, hit that final form. Now your Krillin's looking weak. Yeah, power levels reached a higher form. Your future's looking bleak. Tick tock, you're on a countdown. Meltdown, shut you down.
Okay, so power levels reached a higher form. Your future's looking bleak because your future, it's looking bleak. He's leveling up. You're gonna odds are you're probably gonna die. And then the TikTok, you're on a countdown, meltdown, shut you down, was also saying he was on a time. It's like TikTok count meltdown because the planet's on a meltdown. You've got a time limit to be able to you've got time limit. You're on a time limit there. But also it's kind of a subtle nod to the whole TikTok possibly being shut down thing. So I kind of wanted to do a double meaning there. It's on a countdown. It's only a matter of time before TikTok gets shut down in the US. So it was kind of like that, but also kind of tied it into the fact that like after Frieza, shoots like the little, it's like a death ball into the planet. I think whatever he does, like energy blast into the planet, it starts to melt down, and it's literally a ticking time bomb before it just melts down and blows up. But yeah, I think that's really like it in that section. Beat cuts to accentuate like the Harambe bar, and all that in the verse, and we're just gonna listen to the rest of the song, I guess.
Undefeated, anyone who dares challenge me, you'll be beaten, bleeding, grieving your mortality. I've built an empire spanning across galaxies, raining down hellfire, causing all the casualties. Names so infamous, I hear their cries of agony, cause when I come through, they'll soon concede. I've built an empire spanning across galaxies, raining down hellfire, causing
I love
all
it.
the
I love this chorus.
Names so infamous, I hear their cries of agony, cause when I come through, they'll soon concede.
Alright, that's my Frieza track. Nothing really super like special about the last chorus. The same. It just is the same chorus as you heard before. No, we're not gonna replay that. All right, I think that's it. Like, I don't think there's anything else I need to go over. I mean, the chorus had the screams too, if you heard that, but they're a little different than the one that happened in the pre-chorus section. So yeah, thank you all so much for checking out this breakdown video. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comment section. Leave a like. I want to keep doing these for my future songs, and this is my first one, so I didn't know exactly what everyone would like from a breakdown video. So if you're looking for something specific, you want me to break down anything that I didn't cover in this, let me know in the comment section for my next breakdown video for next week's track. I will be sure to do that. But yeah, yeah, thank you. Hopefully this is for all those people wanting to get a good look into the song and know the choices that I made and why I made them, and just, see what I did, and, enjoy the song for what for inside the software, and just kind of getting a good, breakdown look at it. I enjoyed making this video. I'm super stoked. If you made it this far and you still haven't heard the track, again, please go check it out. Link in the description below. It's an amazing video. I said this, Diggs to Prophecy did a great job putting the clips together. The video turned out really well, and you can hear it all the way through without me stopping and talking about it and giving my little commentary breakdown on it. Yeah, thank you all for checking out this video. Again, I keep saying thank you, but I really do mean it. I appreciate all the support that I've been getting, and I look forward to making more of these videos with my future songs. Hope you're all having a fun, fantastic, safe day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone!